September 1st marks a day of global prayer for creation. First celebrated by the Orthodox Church in 1989, now expanding to mark the whole season until October 4th, the Feast of St. Francis, the season of creation. A time for us to remember we are part of this great web of life and called by God to work towards its good. And the theme of this year's season of creation, chosen by an ecumenical committee, is a home for all, renewing the oikos, or home of God. A home for all. This is a timely call for us to remember that the earth is our common home, and my friends, we needn't look far for evidence that that home is in trouble. For too many do not have fair access to this home. Indeed, part of our home is on fire, while another part of it floods. Part of it descends into deep human violence and conflict and systemic racism. And some who live in this home have too much and others beg. But home is where the heart is, they say. And this because what makes a home more than just a house is a sense of belonging, of being held and marked by a fierce love. In the prologue of John's Gospel, we read that the Word, the same Word by which everything came to be, becomes flesh and moves into our neighborhood. You see, God is making a home right here in our midst. But it's hard to make the whole world our home for us humans. I was recently catching up with a friend who lives in Seattle who said, "Hey, how's Canada?" "Canada," I replied, "I haven't even left Vancouver Island for a year and a half." You see, our home, our experience of home is inherently local. We belong to this particular place, this particular watershed with these particular people and other creatures. So perhaps as a starting point for us this season of creation, we could ask, how is it that we are home here in this place? And what sort of relationships are laid claim to us by that fact? For our lives of faith, belonging to this place as the great home of God, learning to belong right where we are, right where God comes among us, is our next step in the discipleship path. Amen.